What would you do if you heard the desperate cries of a puppy stuck in a swamp before dawn? For 7-year-old Emma, hesitation wasn't an option. And for her father, Mark, protecting his daughter and a helpless animal meant risking everything. Stay tuned for a story of pure courage, family unity, and the power of one small act to ignite hope in an entire community. Emma and her dad, Mark, set out for their daily walk at sunrise. The air is crisp, dew glistening on the grass. Emma carries her favorite stuffed bunny. Mark sips hot coffee, enjoying the quiet together. A faint, distressed whimper carries across the marshland. Emma's head snaps up. "Daddy, do you hear that?" she asks, voice trembling. Mark listens. He hears it too, a puppy's panicked bark muffled by mud. They reach the swamp's edge. Thick mud laps at the bank. Emma peers down. A small, dark shape struggles in the ooze. Her heart pounds. "He's stuck," she breathes, clenching her tiny fists. "It's too dangerous, Emma," Mark warns, stepping back. But the resolve in Emma's eyes roots him in place. He sees her determination, knowing he must follow her lead, even if it scares him. Without another word, Emma lunges forward, boots sinking into the muck. Mark shouts, "Emma, wait!" But she's already shoulder-deep, reaching for the puppy's shaking body. Mark abandons caution. He charges into the swamp, every step laborious as mud clutches at him. He reaches Emma just as she slips beneath the surface of sludge and hauls both her and the puppy to firmer ground. Emma collapses into her father's arms, shivering and covered in mud. The puppy, small and terrified, trembles in her lap. Mark strokes Emma's hair and cradles the animal, tears of relief streaming down his face. Pulling out a towel and water bottle, Mark cleans Emma's cuts and rinses the puppy's wound on its leg. Emma wraps the puppy in her jacket. In that quiet moment, fear gives way to gratitude. Neighbors, awakened by the commotion and Emma's cries, gather at the swamp's edge. Phones flash as someone calls for a local animal rescue volunteer, while others offer blankets and support. The neighborhood watches in awe as Mark and Emma emerge from the swamp, mud-caked but triumphant. In that instant, their courage becomes a beacon, inspiring a community to believe that even the smallest heroes can make a difference. Within minutes, the animal rescue team arrives. They gently take the puppy, now named Swampy, for medical care. Emma watches through tears, holding her bunny tight as the team praises her bravery. Word spreads rapidly on social media. Neighbors share photos of Emma and Mark, captions praising their courage. Local news outlets call for interviews, dubbing Emma the Swamp Guardian. That afternoon, the rescued puppy returns, healthy and wagging a muddy tail. Emma embraces Swampy, her face lighting up. Mark smiles through tears, grateful for this happy reunion. At dinner, Mark tells Emma, "You were fearless today." Emma shakes her head gently. "I was just doing what felt right." Her simplicity reminds everyone that true courage comes from the heart. The next day, Emma's school holds an assembly. She and Mark speak to classmates about compassion, responsibility, and the importance of helping others, human or animal, no matter the risk. If Emma's courage inspired you, hit like and share her story. Subscribe for more true tales of hope, community, and the power of one brave heart. Inspired, students organize a fundraiser for local animal shelters. They gather blankets, food, and toys, eager to give back the kindness shown to Swampy and to Emma. Late that night, Mark journals about the experience. He writes, "Today, I learned that parenting isn't just about keeping my child safe. It's about empowering her to be brave and being brave with her." Swampy finds a loving forever home with the Garcias. The family watches as he romps through their yard, mud-plastered but happy, symbolizing resilience and new beginnings. Messages pour in from around the country. Strangers moved by Emma's story promise donations to shelters and vow to stand up for vulnerable lives. One small act ignites a wave of hope. When we choose courage over comfort, we light a path for others to follow. Emma's brave leap reminds us, family first, always. And sometimes that means risking it all for love and life. If Emma's courage inspired you, hit like and share her story. Subscribe for more true tales of hope, community, and the power of one brave heart.